Hello, welcome to my gaming channel, Chicken Plays here, and in today's Pokemon Masters video, we have the Johto Challenge Champion Stadium Master Mode, and after completing all 18 of the medals from the hard level 1 Johto Stadium, we now have the option to do Master Mode. And let me know, trainers, if you have been working on Master Mode. What are your points right now? And also, I want to know what kind of sync pairs did you bring to the Master Mode Champion Stadium. And let me tell you that this is one of the most challenging things DNA and Pokemon Masters has dropped upon us. And here are some of the things about Champion Stadium Master Mode. You have the option after completing as much points as possible to reset and try to earn a higher score. And there are a variety of parameters you want your opponents to take advantage of upon versing you. So when choosing the parameters, you have to be wise and think about what you're going to do and how you're going to beat your opponent. The maximum amount, as you can see, is 1500 per challenger in the Elite Four. And so what you're watching right now is my challenge against Koga's team. And I brought with me Pidgeot Blue, which is EX, Swanna, and Skyla, as well as Delibird and Rosanta. So this team here is an all-out flying team, and Pidgeot is actually EX'd and sync gridded. All of the sync pairs that you're going to be seeing and watching for the most part are going to more than likely have their sync grids done. And I suggest you trainers to do the same thing. If you've been playing Pokemon Masters for quite some time and you have the amount of sync orbs, the amount of champion spirits, and the sync levels required for you to challenge the Elite Four challengers here, I would advise you to make sure to use them for certain Pokemon. So for this battle, I brought in Pidgeot EX because Pidgeot's sync move is going to allow him to cover the stage when using the sync move attack. So Air Cutter is going to help as an AoE damage. Swanna is there for the support and the Gust Flinch. Rosanta is also there for all the presence to boost the stats of my team. And the target, as you can see, is Delibird first, then Swanna, and then Pidgeot EX. So as right here is the sync move. I'm going to be able to take a good amount of damage on the Conkeldurr. I'm trying to dish out as much damage as possible. Usually I'm trying to take out the middle Pokemon first before the sides, because the sync move over time buffs the opponent, and the parameters that you saw me put continue to stall and take a long while. But in this case, I'm trying to dish out damage from the side Pokemon here, and we're now relying on Pidgeot to continue to use that sync move, striking all the opponents. And also, one thing to note is that all my Pokemon are still at level 125. You're going to see that throughout the gameplay here. And also, I want to suggest and advise you to bring your support Pokemon or sync pairs that are able to EX. Rosanta here is my support EX. Maybe you have Dawn EX, right? Or you might have maybe Lily EX. Whichever support you have, I would suggest bringing to Master Mode, because you want to use their sync buff first to get that double sync move throughout your team, your ally. And that's going to help immensely when it comes to boosting their stats. So here, I just was able to just use Hurricane. I did get rid of one of the opponent's Pokemon on the side. That Venomoth got rid of my Delibird. And now I'm going to be using my sync move once again. So that sync move does take out the Calder. Now it's just between the Pidgeot Swanna and the Venomoth. A lot of these different battles that you're going to see, I've actually attempted over and over again. So Swanna's out, and so it wasn't a one-time, one-time thing to be able to actually beat the opponent. This was such a close call here. Hurricane does hit, and we finally beat Koga and Venomoth. So that was our first challenge here. The following challenge, and of course, before I get to that, here are my rewards. All 1,500 total points earned. Also, trainers, if you enjoy my Pokemon Masters video and would like to see more content out of this, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up and hit that notification bell, subscribing to the channel. It does help you get informed about what's going to be going on. Now we're going to verse Karen here, and here are my parameters, and you'll see that towards the end. I did bring Alder Volcarona. I did bring in the new Lily and Rabombi, New Year's. And I also brought in Signasuit Leaf EX. So what you're going to be seeing here is that Signasuit Leaf EX is, again, I'm going to be using first the sync move to power and double up the sync buff for everybody. Now, the idea for bringing Rabombi here, and Rabombi is the sync move level 3 out of 5, Volcarona is 2 out of 5, and Leaf is 3 out of 5. The idea here is for Rabombi to then eventually use the sync move, and to help with Dire Hit All. It does have that a couple of trainer moves and that Leech Life to recover HP. So you're going to be seeing that throughout the video here, just to be able to stall against the opponent and its parameters. Alright, so there's the first sync move, and that's going to give, again, that double buff sync move for everybody here. Okay, so I'm just going to also be using Struggle Bug. So you see that I use Struggle Bug just to lower the special attack of my opponents. I'm going to be also using a couple of trainer moves, Potion to heal the Rabombi. The Rabombi is the target. Okay, and again, using Struggle Bug to decrease the stats of the opponent. Okay, so now I'm just going to heal Rabombi. Alright, now I'm using that Hyper Beam. Unfortunately, it did miss, but we're not going to worry about that. We're going to use Struggle Bug here. And, the sync move for both Rabombi and Volcarona are ready, but I'm going to focus on Rabombi just to get that sync buff as well for us to use Leech Life, and Leech Life to stall out the opponent a little longer, such that Volcarona can dish out more damage. So using that potion to heal my allies, that's what Signasuit Leaf is there for. There's that Hyper Beam doing a great amount of damage. Let me know, trainers, what you brought here as well for this battle, and let me know how many points you earned against Karen. Okay, so here we go. We got that Struggle Bug. The sync move from the opponent just happened. Right. Volcarona is still living just a little bit, just by the skin of its wings. Alright, using that Hyper Beam there, doing like 5.8 to 6.k damage. Rabombi is out. Alright. But, alright, here we go. We got that Hyper Beam in. Alright, now just using Struggle Bug here. Okay. We're just about to finish off. Venusaur still hanging in there. I'm using Razor Leaf just to you know, poison lower stats. Alright, Venusaur is out.
Gotta be kidding me.
Now, this is where the close call begins. I was able to use my Sig move here, and I'm literally trying to press that Hyper Beam just to hit him. But the opponent missed their move, and Toxic gets rid of the opponent. I was super lucky there, but I had that Hyper Beam. I wasn't sure. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Was I going to survive, or was I going to have to repeat that? But you tell me. There we go. We have 3,000 points earned from this battle. And now, from this, we have Bruno. Here are my parameters for Bruno. And this is going to be the final challenger for this part of the video. I will have shortly soon Will and Lance. So stay tuned for those. And this is what I brought in for the challenger Bruno. I brought in Gloria and Zacian, Signasuit Blue and Blastoise, and I brought in the Holiday Comfy. Okay, so just similar to Rabombi and Lily, Holiday Comfy as a support here is going to stall out. Also, just as Blue is going to stall out as well. Signasuit Blue is a sync move level 5 out of 5, but 3 out of 5 should be fine as well. Zacian is 3 out of 5, and Comfy is 3 out of 5 here. So I'm just basically stalling out from Blue, but the whole point of this battle is for Zacian and Comfy to be able to use its fairy type moves like Play Rough and Draining Kiss. Now Zacian actually is an EX in this case, so I'm actually using it to be able to attack the rest of the Pokemon. And to an extent, I have the ability to use a Behemoth Blade, and that does actually a good amount of damage against the opponent. So I was actually surprised, but Zacian does have a great amount of attack. It's definitely a great Pokemon, especially one of the best Steel-type Pokemon right now to own. And if you missed that, well, let me know, trainers, what you brought to Bruno, actually, because Bruno's type disadvantage is Fairy, and I want to know what you guys brought in. Let me know in the comment section what you brought in for a Bruno as well, and how many points did you guys get from this? Okay, so basically from this gameplay, we have the sync move ready. Play Rough does 2.2k damage there. The target, if you're wondering, this case is Blastoise, then Comfy, then Zacian. Alright, so here we go. The sync move from Zacian here. Does a great amount of damage against the opponent. There's that close combat. But thankfully Blastoise is tanky enough and just distributing stats throughout my ally and team, and sometimes healing. Okay, Blastoise is somewhat in a pinch. Hopefully we can get through it. So the cool thing about Holiday, Erica, and Comfy is that layup. So it's pretty much a team recovery, and so I was able to still have Blastoise on the field. And the cool thing is, using the sync move from Blastoise first allowed me to get the endured hits. So here comes that sync move from Zacian, which is awesome. It took out the Conkeldurr. Alright, that Play Rough does take out that Pokemon. as well, and without any deaths, we were able to beat Bruno and his team. Alright, trainers, well that's gonna be it for part 1. Stay tuned for part 2. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to check out my other videos and content. This got me to 4,200 plus to in total 4,500 points, and I'm looking forward to 7,500. Thanks for watching, trainers. I'll see you next time on the battlefield. Later.